So now you're physically feeling confident, you're feeling tall, you're looking confident, even if you're not feeling it. I'd like to start with some very basic shoulder rolls and some stretching. So you just find a comfortable place and start giving your shoulders a bit of a roll like this, backwards a few times and forwards a few times. And if you can, put your hands in front of you and turn your hands inside out and give yourself a stretch. This is a bit difficult to do in a suit, so forgive me if I look like the Michelin Man for a second. And then relax. And then do the same thing behind you. Put your palms together and then turn them around and get your shoulder blades and your scapula to really stretch back. That's good. And relax. That's that. Now we can start shaking your arms a little bit. Get your hands wobbling nicely. So give yourself a nice shake. Imagine stress and tension and microbes from the London Underground just shaking out onto the floor. And then just gently stand on one leg and shake your left leg out like that. Shake it out nicely. Feel your ankle joint rotating. Feel your thigh muscles just wobbling nicely. And then the other foot, do the same thing again. Rotate your ankle, give it a nice shake, a nice wobble. That's it. Really good. So now we'll do some shoulder rolls just to get yourself loose in the back, top of your back area. So right hand up and then very gently just give yourself a nice crickety bowling action. Right arm forwards like that and then backwards. Feel free just to pause these at any point if you want and do a bit more. I'm just giving you the basic skeleton. And then the same with your left arm, forwards like that, nicely, and then backwards. Again, feel free to do more of these if you want. Pause it. And then this is a little bit more complicated and ends up looking a little bit ungainly, but we're not here to look nice. Put both arms up and one arm forward and one arm back. So this is a little bit tricky on the coordination front, but it just gets you focused in your body and away from your brain a little bit because it's a tiny bit complicated. So it involves a little bit of concentration, but not enough to be stressful, but just enough to take you away from those anxious passing thoughts that you've been thinking about on the M25, those cars that are going past with all your worries and all your stresses. So just have a little go at that and have a little shake, a little relax. Okay, now and finally in this little section, we're going to have a little go at tensing ourselves up and relaxing, because sometimes the best way to feel relaxed is to feel completely unrelaxed first. So what we're going to do, first of all, we're going to curl our toes up. Imagine you're an orangutan hanging from a tree with your prehensile toes. And we're going to tense our calves and our knees and our thighs and our abdomen, and now clench your fists and hold them there, and your biceps and your shoulders, and now make the most tense, nasty face you can manage. Like that, and then just allow it all to relax. And try and picture that tension just draining away and running down a drain, and feel yourself be light and tall if you can.